Nikki.
Welcome to the Buffy Q&A panel. I'm actually technically the moderator. I'm not sure why I'm supposed to be on the stage. I was told to make these guys look better, which I'm sure I can only do if I left the stage. However, I have a list of brilliant questions which I wanted to ask, but I don't think I should. I'm just going to open it up, I think, directly to the audience right now. I do have one question. If at the end, at some point, we can see the Snoopy dance.
Yes. We were talking in the back, James. So what's the question that you get asked most?
Is it just going to be interesting? So I just became that guy in the first 10
For
seconds.
the past 10 years.
I'm going to stop.
Snoopy dance.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stars of Buffy.
Right on.
There's a microphone. There is a microphone set up back there, or if people don't want to make the trek, if you have power to enunciate and vocalize,
Just scream, I guess.
And then we'll...
use your indoor outdoor voice.
By the way, y'all, you can ask me anything that you want to ask me. Like, I dare you try to embarrass me. It has not happened yet. Seriously, man, I challenge you. But I will not necessarily answer anything you ask. I might just go, You can try.
I get embarrassed quite easily, so... Oh, see, I'm embarrassed.
There we go. Let's start with you in the blue.
We don't... Listen, this isn't a challenge. Wait, you mean Buffy?
Yeah, you know, I don't really like sex scenes either way. When you show up to work and you're being paid to have sex with somebody, what is your job description? You know? And I like to kind of be the initiator, you know? So when someone says, action, do it now, I'm like, no, I don't feel like it. I don't really want to be like either way, it's not as fun as it probably looks. I would say it's more awkward without her. She's hot, you know, so that does help. So yeah, I would say without her. Your turn.
You.
I was wondering if you could talk a bit about the Nickolas that are Buffy.
Right on.
Well, I mean, what do you want to know about it?
Anything.
Anything about it? Well, I mean, there's a lot of thought out there that, I mean, I don't know. I think the guys, I think James, Tony, and myself were probably the only people that were really comfortable with doing it. You know, James has an amazing voice and was in a band. Tony dresses up in high heels and sings. And my take was that if I suck, who the fuck cares? You know? And I gave it the old college try, and it wasn't that bad. So it was really, I was so excited to do it. And people were saying, oh, you know, Buffy's jumping the shark, which is of course a Happy Days reference when Fonzie put his little jacket on and jumped the shark. By the way, did Fonzie ever say I'm sorry in Happy Days? Because I know that was the saying. He never said I'm sorry. It was such a magical time in my life. I got married. When I had done that, of course, I got divorced 3 years later. But it was kind of like doing the pilot all over again 6 years into it. It was so. I really had an amazing time. James?
I have a different take on that. I remember an exercise in terror. Because Joss, instead of giving a script, he gave a little cassette tape. Remember that?
Yeah,
And it was all this music, but it was Joss and his wife Kai singing the music. And I love them both. They're both geniuses, but they can't sing worth a damn. And Joss can't play the piano very well, like, at all. So it was like, have you ever seen like really horrible Shakespeare? It's terrible! And you can't, no matter how well something is written, it does not survive bad performance. So there was, I thought, like, dude, you're insane. You can't write a musical. Stop it now. And like, I don't mind singing, but I want to sing, you know, decent material. And I really thought that Joss had gone. Oh, I thought that the workload had busted his mind a little bit, and he was going to flush everyone's career down the toilet.
This is where, for me, ignorance is bliss, because I didn't know that it was bad playing. I'm like, this is so beautiful!
But I remember what I was proud of is like there were, and Nick is right, there were cast members that were very uncomfortable performing music because they didn't get hired to be musical performers, and it was like asking people to suddenly juggle chainsaws. You know, like I didn't tell you I could do that. But everyone begged Joss not to do it or not to make them do it, and he wouldn't be dissuaded. He never is. And at some point, people just kind of started to work really hard. And a bunch of voice coaches came on the set, and a bunch of dance people came out, and everybody started to really kind of knuckle down and decide to do it. And it was your dance. It was a Xander dance. Joss cut first, but he shot that first, and he cut it, and he wheeled a little television onto the soundstage. He said, "Look, man, it won't suck." And he showed us the dance, and it was awesome. And we went from just abject terror to like, but I was most proud of the company as a company at that point because we really thought that it was doomed, but we decided to try our best anyway. My turn.
Your turn, James.
Oh, the power! My brother! In a cool t-shirt, yeah.
So next year, and I guess like 10 years since the series ended and everything like that, do you guys know if there's going to be like a reunion or anything, or Comic-Con or anything like that, or maybe the group gets...
No, we're never told these things.
We're kept in the dark like mushrooms, man. Yeah, I don't know, like a reunion just to get together, say hi.
Not like a mixer between you guys, but like a cool...
I would love it, man. If I'm invited, I'll come. But I haven't heard it.
I mean, I'll throw it. You guys can just...
Right on. Mess up your house.
Deep man standing by the microphone.
Yeah.
What a novel idea.
My question is for James.
Oh, fuck yourself.
I'm sorry. It's a Buffy / Angel question, and I don't think you were ever in Angel, so okay. So I'm sorry.
I've also never seen an episode.
Well, fuck you too. But my question to James is, what was it? Was it more fun on the set working on Buffy or working on Angel, or was it about the same?
You know, it was the same writers, it was the same directors, it was a lot of the same cast. So it was a very similar experience. The only difference for me was on Angel, I imperiled the theme. On Buffy, I imperiled the theme. On Buffy, vampires were supposed to be ugly and very quickly dead because they were metaphors for the problems that you overcome in adolescence. And Joss got talked into one romantic vampire, that was Angel, by his writing partner, David Greenwald, and he was like, "That's it, no more. I don't like that and rice crack." And I remember like about 4 episodes in when I started working on the show, he backed me up against the wall and said, "I don't care how popular you are dead, you are dead, you are dead." And I was like, "It's your football, dude, it's okay."